Alright, welcome at day number 13. I tried to get this game in right before I go to sleep. Let's see if I'm still sharp. As you can see down below, the progress of my rating is going quite well so far. So that's really nice. And today we have a Sicilian on the board. So this is called also the closed Sicilian, and here I will play the move g6 and just put a bishop here. Probably will go like bishop here, queen here, and start a attack. By the way, I believe that tomorrow or the day after, or at least I hope so, because I've been talking to one of the viewers and he also wants to play a game on this series. So he will likely be featured either tomorrow or the day after. So you should do this as well, right? So you can do this as well, either by sharing your chess idea in the comments of the video, or just leave behind or just give a friend request to me. And in the meanwhile, we already reached a nice position over here. So what I try to do is here, so of course in this position they try to trade off the bishop. That's what I prevented with these moves. And now I'm trying to create some space here. I'm not too bothered about this bishop and this pin. Now we're trying to attack. And I think this already could be a good move to trade off his good bishop. Let's see if I want to do that now. Yeah, why not? Let's just go here. Yep. Because also there's no real discovery here, right? Because if you take, for example, this is a check and also a fork on the queen at the same time. So let's see. Maybe I should have brought my queen here first. Not sure. I'm not too worried about his attack, because if you go here, I think I will just simply take it. So often these kind of setups, you have f3 first and then g4, right? Because then g4 is actually being protected here. But that's not what my opponent did. Maybe we could see if he can move his knight back at some point, but maybe here, but that's a bit passive. So yeah, instead I think you can also try to break open the position here. I think that will be a good move now actually, to just progress with the pawn in the center of the board. Goes there. It's interesting because after takes, then this is a weakness, which I maybe can actually play right away. Interesting. Well, let's open this position. Takes, and I think I will move this pawn here. As the next move. Maybe put behind the rook first. Or maybe that's a good move. Yeah, I think that looks quite reasonable for me. My knight is still being attacked. He could go for a trade at some point, so my queen should stay here. But if the rook here, probably he moves his knight, and then after this you can lock it up somewhat. So I think instead I'll just open the position right away. But if I do that, takes, so let's see, so here, takes, and a knight here, and I can push the pawn. Yeah, that looks good for me. Let's just go for it. And takes. And then I think he should start breaking in the center with d4. Yeah, my opponent is not too bad, not too great either, but I think this is a mistake, because when I take back, and then queen here, Then this knight is being attacked twice. This pawn is being attacked, so I think I should take here. He can take here in the meanwhile, of course. But I think my attack is just too strong. And if takes here, then what about this move? Maybe queen here to protect the bishop. But then I think I have a check here. And then this is a checkmate. So you cannot take my knight in between, is my conclusion. So once more, takes, attacking the queen. And I also attack your bishop, of course. So queen here to protect the bishop over here, right? But then, since my bishop is here, check. Well, if you go here, checkmate, and if you go here, same checkmate with the queen. So that will be winning for me. I think the only move here is to go king here. But then I think I will move my knight here and just have my knight join the attack. Yeah, I think that's a good move. And then my rooks will join the party. Yeah, because this is now a very weak square. Let's do that. Let's go. Yeah, there's no other move, right? I certainly don't want to trade queens in this position. Maybe this... then I open... So this takes, and then the rook comes in. So that's not a good move for me. It's not what I want. But the thought of putting the pawn here and then moving the pawn one more forward, then I also block the diagonal of the bishop, so that's not a good idea. I will just move my knight here. Trying to go here, get the rook here. Yeah, but I think that is just a bit too slow. I think now you're already too late to protect his friend in a good way. And if here I can simply take, and then I can take back with the knight as well. Maybe I can also just... what if I... So now takes back, right? If I just go here. What about this move? Check. Yeah, so that's basically game over, huh? You go here. So what if you go here? Then this knight will come in. So I think this is a winning move at this point. Yeah. So he's hoping for me to go here now, but then he has this move, right? So that's not a good move for me. But I think rook b8, this move takes with a check. You go here, then maybe just take with the rook. The knight comes in between. Then we have a fork here. Yeah, so this should be winning for me. And I don't know, maybe after this move, trade, and then the knight hangs. He's simply too late. Sorry for ChessXking. Yeah, so but this one, so I think we can even sack the rook. Maybe. No, maybe not. Check. Let's say if you go here, then of course the queen hangs. But then the rook in the end maybe can come in. That's unnecessary. So I think just taking the knight. I'm going to take here. Yeah, so this is just easily winning. Takes back, then the queen comes in, which is devastating. And there's always this fork looming on the king if it goes there and the queen. By Mr. or Mrs. ChessXking. I think ChessX King has a really good opening repertoire. So, compliments, my friend. It's quite good, I like it. But now, yeah, this is game over because I take, then there's a check on the king and also on the pawn. And the pawn is also being protected. So either you go here and then I take the queen. Oh, he resigns, which is understandable, of course. Let's go for the game review with Mr. ChessX King. Like I said, I thought his opening was quite good as Sicilian. And here d3, normal lines, g6. So what some other people did in earlier days is to first start moving with the queen, for example, here. Or, you know, other moves before, or knight here. We've seen that move as well. But ChessX King first has a, well, first, pawn in the center, really good. Secondly, develop his pieces, great. And now you also, well, you don't have to castle right away. He has a clear plan. He wants to castle long, which is good. Here, I didn't play a good move. Better would have been, okay, a6 and then start pushing here. Okay, fine. Why I play this move is because then I can move my knight here. Because in these kind of structures, let's say a6, well, b5 would be a good move here. But let's say I would play this now. Sorry. Let's say here I would play this move now to develop. And castles, for example. Then this is already a good move to trade off my very good bishop. And this gives white a good advantage. So that's not what I want, and therefore I played the move in this position, h5. So that I can move my knight to the e7 square from the g square, and then still this field is being protected twice. h5. Instead, you should have gone more like yeah, b5 for example. Oh no, that was black's move. So here, let's check out the review here. I should have, no. Instead of h4, better would have been to break open the center. Yeah, interesting. And then you have a clear advantage. But he didn't do it. a6 is too slow. I should have gone for the center myself. And now I think he should have gone for the center again. Yeah, exactly. The center break is always a theme. I didn't see it, he didn't see it. So probably I should have gone for the break here as well. No, now I should have moved away. And then, what does he suggest? Okay. Interesting. Pawn sack for white would have been best here. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I'm already that good in this position. Okay. Anyway, we went like this. Took the bishop, and now we broke open the position, and here knight to h2 was not the right move. Instead, better would have been takes. Okay. So what happens after takes? Takes. And now, for example, knight to a4. Okay, yeah. Threatening here. Rook b8, that would have been better. And then you keep your position quite close. And this knight, well, I can attack it at some point with the bishop, but is quite good at a4. Okay, but that's not what was played. Instead, he went to h2 with the knight. Takes. Oh, did I? I was sleeping. I simply could have taken the knight, okay. But this is also good. Not as good, obviously. Continuation was quite okay. Here, didn't even check this either. Okay. Because here simply the bishop is stuck, so takes. Winning position. But I think this attack was also plus 3.7. Now it's even more after rook b8. 6.7 takes. And now, yeah, you would just fork, just check. And this will be a checkmate in 1 on d5. And if you go back, then I can simply take your queen. And you take back with the bishop, for example, then queen to a4 to prevent the king from escaping. And after, well, a random move, let's say g3, then you have a nice checkmate here. King cannot come forward or sideways, and also not here. So this is a nice checkmate. Thank you, ChessXking, for the game. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and leave your chess idea in the comments, or send a friend request on ChessXplainer at chess.com, and see you tomorrow. Thank you. Bye bye.